Hey, what's up, traders? Hopefully, you all had an awesome trading week. Now, the market was unexpectedly volatile. That's great. We had an awesome trading opportunity. And from the last week analysis, hopefully, you all made some money. Most of the currency pairs did exactly what I have analyzed. Now, this week, also we can see some more promising trading opportunity coming up. So I have created a list that we will be analyzing today. I will do a complete multi-time frame analysis of AUDUSD, Euro dollar, gold, USDCAD, BTCUSD, Ethereum USD, USOIL, and AUDNZD. Now this currency pairs and crypto, I will do a complete multi-time frame analysis where I will give a complete idea that how you can trade next week and how we will be trading next week with our students. Now, before I begin the full analysis, let me show you some of the currency pairs that I have analyzed. Let's see how they worked out. GBP AUD, when the price was here, exactly what I said, that this instrument is going to go up, and the market did exactly the same way where I have analyzed. GBP CHF, what did I say? The market is going to go up from here, and the market moved exactly in the same direction, and hopefully you made some money from it. BTC USD, what did I say? The price is dropping from here, and the market did exactly the same way I have analyzed. Ethereum USD, what did I say? The price will test this previous support as resistance and will drop, and the price did exactly the same way. Now hopefully you have got some confidence about my analysis. Now before I begin the full analysis, do a favor for me, smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification. I am Forex Wizard, the wizardry you will find in this channel, including live analysis, strategies, and tutorials that will change the way you trade. Okay guys, so let's start with AUD USD. Now as usual, we will start from monthly. Now you might be thinking, why should I start with monthly? It's too long. I can't wait that much time to take a trade. Hang on, we are not trading based on monthly time frame. Monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you a direction in the market, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. But we will be trading based on 4-hour and lower time frame, where you can enter a trade instantly and maybe make a profit instantly. Now on the monthly AUD USD, if you look at the previous months, what you saw, that a bullish candle from a very important level of support. If you see that, draw a line here, what you saw, that the monthly in the past, this level acted as a very important level of support here, resistance here. Now these 2 points are very important, because what you saw, there was a strong double bottom formation here. So when you see the price went to the upside, created this double bottom. Now this is the neckline of this double bottom, and then the price broke this level, tested as a support, and again the buyers bought from here. Now the price came to the same level last month. What you saw, the price came here and the same thing happens, buyers bought from this level. Now at this point, what you saw, that the price has created this green candle last month. Now this month, as usual, the price came for a retracement to this level. Now this level, now the price just been bounced from this two back-to-back monthly opening and close. So this is a very important level of support. Now what you saw, the primarily the buyers again bought from here. Now let's see on the weekly time frame what kind of price action we have. Now on the weekly, as usual, what you saw, the price basically came here, and again the buyers bought from here. Now as you see that the past week the price has created this bearish engulfer. Now after this kind of bearish engulfer, what you can expect, another one to drop. As you know that after this bearish engulfer, though the buyers are now prominent in this market, but overall market structure is still bearish. You see there is a strong downtrending market, so we might see another push to the downside upcoming week on AUDUSD. Now let's see on the daily time frame, but before going to the daily, let's see where we can see this price to move down. If we see that there is a green candle, you see there is a long wick of this green candle, this level can act as a resistance for this move. Let's draw another level here. Now this is where we can expect this coming week the price to go up, test this level, and then drop to the downside. Now let's see on the daily time frame what kind of opportunity you have. Now on the daily, what you saw that this dotted line is basically where the 20 period moving average resides, and that is what is likely to happen in the new trading week. What might happen, the price may come down here initially and then go up and test this level and then drop to this level before making any move to the upside. So there could be an up and down in the upcoming trading week. Let's see on the 4 hour how we will be entering a trade. Now as you know that the price already dropping to the downside, at this point what we will be doing, we will be waiting for this price to go there initially, and then we will be selling from here. Now what is likely to happen initially in the new trading week, the price first come little bit retracement and then another push to the upside, and from here where you saw daily 20 period moving average, the price is likely to drop from here. So what we will be doing with our student, we will be monitoring price action pattern when the price will be here to take a short trade to the downside. Now let's see another currency pair that we will be looking to trade is USDCAD. Now in the new trading week, USDCAD can provide a very good trading opportunity. Now let's start with higher time frame as usual on the monthly. Now on the monthly, what you saw that after this previous month's strong rejection from the top, this month what you saw, the price basically went up again, tested this level and then rejected to the downside. At this point the price is also in a very strong level of support. You saw that there is a monthly opening and close currently the price is in, and this is the first week of the month. So what is likely to happen, we might see another bounce to the upside. So upcoming week we might see a bullish momentum on USDCAD. Now let's see on the weekly time frame to see what kind of price action we have. Now on the weekly, what you saw, a very important structure here. Now what you saw, there is a shooting star in a very important level of support. So this could be a very good trading opportunity. As you see that there is a gap opening, what you saw in the past here, there is a gap opening here, and also there is a doji here, and there is a weekly opening and close here, and now the price just created a shooting star in this very important level of support. So after this kind of shooting star, what you can expect, a push to the upside. Now overall USDCAD, as you can see that this is now a bullish market. So all these factors working in our favor, and we might see a big push to the upside on USDCAD. Now let's see on the daily time frame to see what kind of price action we have. Now on the daily, as you see that this is where the things are interesting. Last day of trading week, what you saw, the price created a strong bearish candle, closed just on this weekly support, where you saw that there is a shooting star on the weekly time frame. Now let's see on the 4-hour to see how we can find a trading opportunity. Now as you can see that this is where we will be waiting in the new trading week for taking a long position. Now this instrument, now as you see that this is a very promising trading opportunity we might find in this zone. As you see that the price already has created on the weekly a shooting star with a narrow gap. So let's see on the weekly again to see the last point where the price could come. Now this is the last point of the weekly shooting star. You see there is a wick of the weekly candle. Now this is where we'll keep our stop loss below this low. Now let's go down to the 4-hour again. Now this dotted line is where we will be using for our stop loss, keeping our stop loss below this low. And as soon as the first 4-hour of the trading week, if we see a proper price action confirmation that this instrument is likely to move up, we'll take a long trade from here with our student with high reward to risk. Now if you want to have this kind of signals directly to your inbox, then there is a rare opportunity for you. 80% discount on New Year sale is going to end in 24 hours, where you will find lifetime access to all the signals and all the educational content and strategies. The link in the description, or visit www.forextradingwizard.com. Now if you don't want to join, it's completely fine. I have tried to give as much information as possible completely for free to help you in your trading. Now let's start with another currency pair, euro dollar. Okay, so let's start with euro dollar on the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly, what you saw that euro dollar the previous months has created this green pin bar. Now as same as the AUDUSD, euro dollar also have bounced from this very important level of support. As you see that there is a resistance here. This resistance also same as the Aussie dollar. The price bounced from here. Now what you saw, the price bounced from here, created a strong pin bar. Now after this kind of pin bar, you can expect the price to push up to create couple of candles to the upside. Now at this point, what you see that euro dollar on the monthly is creating a trend line. If you connect this both of this monthly candle, this one and this one, what you saw, there is a trend line here. But this current month the price pushed down but could not complete this trend line. What you saw, the price didn't touch this trend line yet. So that means that we might see another push to the downside to complete this trend line. So on the monthly we might see another push to the downside. Now let's see on the weekly time frame what kind of price action it has created. Now on the weekly, what you saw that euro dollar has created the last week has created a hanging man. Now this hanging man, basically there is no wick at the top, and also it extended the previous candle's low. That means that there is a high probability that the next one will come and fill this wick. Now as you see that this line is where you are expecting the monthly trend line to be. So what we might see in the next trading week, the price to come down here to test this trend line on the monthly and then push to the upside. So this current week we might see a drop to the downside. Now let's see on the daily time frame what kind of price action we have. Now on the daily, what you saw that euro dollar is creating a pattern that is look like an inverted head and shoulder, and this kind of pattern is created when an instrument change its trend. That means that we might see a consolidation and push to the upside on euro dollar. So this is basically a bullish pattern. So that means that euro dollar is likely to push up slowly. But at this point, what is likely to happen in the new trading week? The price open and then we might go up and create maybe new higher high, maybe just cross this level, grab the liquidity from here and then will drop. So that is what we are expecting in the new trading week, the price to push up. So as soon as the price will push up here, then we will think of taking short trade. As you know that we are expecting this week price to drop from here. Now let's see on the intraday or 4 hour what kind of trading opportunity we have. Now this is where we will be waiting for a signal. So what is likely to happen in the new trading week? The price maybe come little bit down and then push up and then finally push down to this support zone. Now what we will be doing with our student, we will be waiting for a false breakout of this resistance for this level. As soon as the price will break this resistance, and then we'll actively watch price action in this zone for a shorting opportunity. And as soon as we will see any kind of price action giving us a confirmation for the shorting, then we will take a short trade with at least 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Now let's start with AUDNZD. Now first of all, let's see overall picture on AUDNZD. Now AUDNZD, what you saw that on the monthly time frame, the price is bearish. Now overall picture, what you saw, this is a bearish market, clearly visible bearish market with creating a series of lower high, and finally what we might see from here, a break to the downside. That means that AUDNZD overall bearish. Now let's narrow down to the recent time frame to see what kind of price action it is creating. Now what you saw this current month, the price just below this very important level of resistance. If you see there is a big move, you see big move to the downside, there is only one green candle here. It has created a strong level of resistance for this move to the upside, and what you saw, the price now rejecting from this resistance, and we can expect a slowly a drop to the downside to continue its overall downtrend. Now let's see on the weekly time frame to see what kind of price action we have. Now on the weekly, what you saw that after this couple of weeks big move to the upside, now the price is now creating a slowly a reversal pattern. Now this week what you saw, there is a bearish engulfer in this important level of resistance. As you see, there is a support here now acting as a resistance, and what you saw, a bearish engulfer. Now after this bearish engulfer, what you might see, another push to the upside creating a reversal pattern on the lower time frame and then to drop. Okay, so let's see on the daily time frame what kind of price action it has created. Now on the daily, what you see that on the daily time frame there is an incomplete head and shoulder pattern. Why? You see that there is a head here and there is a left shoulder here, but there is no right shoulder yet. So what is likely to happen in the new trading week? This price to go up again, complete this head and shoulder, and then finally change its trend to the downside. So let's see on the 4-hour time frame how we will be trading. Now on the 4-hour, that is what we will be waiting the price to move up here. As you know that on the daily time frame we have seen an incomplete head and shoulder. That means that the price is highly likely to move up here. So if this price is managed to move up here, complete this head and shoulder, at that point we will put in our watch list. Actively we will watch this price, and this is highly likely that it will move up here along this green long 4-hour candle. And if the price move up here, then we will be actively watching with our student. As soon as we will find valid price action pattern according to our strategy, then we will take a short trade, keeping our stop loss above this high and keeping at least 1 to 3 or even 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Now let's start with US oil. Okay, so US oil, first of all, let's look at the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly, what you saw that first of all, US oil overall market is bullish. Now starting from here, what you saw, there has been a big impulse to the upside followed by this correction, and has been another impulse followed by another correction, another impulse followed by another correction, impulse, correction, deep correction, and then it is in another impulsive phase. So this is a typical uptrending market structure creating series of higher high and higher low. That means that US oil overall bullish. Now let's see on the weekly time frame what kind of price action it is creating. Now on the weekly, what you saw that after this big green candle, back to back 2 weeks, what you saw, a push to the upside. Now as you see, the price already went above. Now this current week, what we might see, a bit of retracement before pushing to the upside. Now let's see on the daily time frame what kind of price action we have. Now on the daily, what you saw that the last day of trading week, the price has created a narrow red bar. Now let's see where this narrow red bar is formed. Now let's draw a level along this line. This is a very significant level. Why? You see that there is a strong resistance here creating a red long candle, and then this level is respected by this zone as a support, and then the price went up, broke below, tested this level as a resistance again, and then broke to the downside. So what you saw currently, the price created a false breakout to this level and then dropped to the downside. So from here, what is likely to happen on the daily time frame? As you know that this is an overall bullish market. So what is likely to happen is the price to drop again to this level, maybe along this support zone, grab liquidity and then push to the upside. So upcoming week, initially what is likely to happen, the US oil to drop here, maybe along this line, because you see there is a doji here. Now when you see this kind of doji, there is a lot of liquidity, and most cases you might see the price is dropping here to grab liquidity before pushing to the upside. So what is likely to happen is either the price is to drop to this level or the price to drop to this level and then pushing to the upside. So as you know that this is overall bullish market, we are not thinking any selling opportunity in this market, because bullish market always buying. So on the 4-hour time frame with our student, what we will be doing, we will be monitoring the price action. If it's managed to drop here, and then we'll go long from here. On the other hand, if we see that there is no enough price action confirmation in this zone, then we will be monitoring price action here. If it drops here, then we'll go for long from this zone, which is highly likely to drop. As you see that there is a false breakout here. When you see this kind of false breakout, you might see another one coming to test this zone. So it is highly likely that US oil next week drop to this level and then will drop from here. If this price managed to drop here, then we'll take a long trade, keeping our stop loss below this low and keeping at least 1 to 3 or 5 risk to reward ratio. Now let's analyze BTCUSD and Ethereum USD. They are cryptos, and then finally we'll look at gold. Now on the monthly, what you saw that BTCUSD is in a strong bearish market. Now previous months, what you saw, strong red candle. Now this current month, the price is as usual dropping. Now this whole month, the price is likely to drop. Now we might see this price is dropping to this level of support or even lower than this. That means that BTC USD is likely to drop couple of weeks for this month. Now let's see on the weekly time frame what kind of price action we have. Now on the weekly, what you saw, the price basically separated from this structure. This week this candle is completely disconnected from this level of structure, and we might see a big move to the downside from here. As you see that the nearest support is here or here, that means that there is a big move coming up in this instrument. Now let's see on the daily time frame what we are seeing, that after this strong consolidation, the price went up. Basically this is a fake out to the upside to grab liquidity to break this long wick. There is a long wick, you see there is a strong rejection in this area. Now to break this rejection area, the big boys intentionally created this false breakout to the upside, and then from here what you saw, the price aggressively dropped to the downside. Now from here, as you see, every day the price is creating series of red candle, as I analyzed in my previous week's analysis, and the price did exactly as it is. Now from here you saw that the buyers finding little support in this zone to buy, so that means that it is highly likely to drop, or at worst it might consolidate, not move pushing to the upside now. So buying in this instrument is not a good idea at all. On the other hand, if we see enough price action confirmation in this area for selling, and then we will be selling from here to this level of support with our students. So as soon as this weekly candle close, if we find any opportunity for selling, then we'll be selling from here. Now let's see another cryptocurrency that we will be watching this week is Ethereum. Now Ethereum, following BTCUSD, also bearish. Now as you see that back to back now, after this previous month's drop, as I mentioned in my previous analysis, what did I say? The price will go up here, test this week of this monthly candle, will drop, and the price did exactly as it is. The price went up in the first week of this month, tested this week, and then what you saw, a rejection to the downside. Now let's see on the weekly time frame what you saw, that after this strong bearish candle, now this is a reversal pattern it has created. This is a very typical reversal pattern. Now what you saw, that this current week, a big drop to the downside. Now in the new trading week, after this weekly close, what we might see, a little bit of retracement and then another push to the downside. We might see this price to coming to this level of support, even here or lower than this. So there could be a big move to the downside in Ethereum USD. Now on the daily time frame, let's see what kind of price action we have. Now on the daily, as you see, the price has created a nice downtrending market structure. So how we'll be entering a trade? As you see, the price is dropping. We'll be waiting for one or two narrow daily candle, green or dodgy. As soon as you will see that, then we'll sell from here with our student with at least 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Now let's see, the last thing that we will be analyzing now is gold. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity is gold giving us. Now first of all, let's see overall picture on gold. Now gold has created a bullish pattern. You see that this is a strongly bullish pattern after this big flag. Now what you saw, the price has created this triangular pattern. Now when you see a boom move and then this kind of pattern, you can expect this pattern to break to the upside, but before breaking to the upside, it will create a false breakout to the downside and then will break to the upside. So this is a typical phenomena in the market. So what you have already seen, that gold has created a false breakout of this pattern already, and now what you can expect from here to push to the upside, finally go up. This is the overall picture. Now let's see in the current time frame how gold is doing. Now what you saw, the previous months, gold has created this bullish candle. Now after this bullish candle, the price again dropped to the downside. Now from here we might see another push, because the price still did not come to this very important level of support, where back to back 2 monthly candle opening and close, and also a doji closed here. So what we might see in the new trading week, another little push to the downside and maybe then push to the upside. So this is the monthly time frame. Now let's see on the weekly time frame how we can see this move. Now on the weekly, what you saw, this there is a bearish engulfer here. Now after this bearish engulfer, what you can expect, we might see a doji here. So this is normally a typical market phenomena. You see that there is a strong support here. So what you might see in the new trading week, the price go little bit up and then come down and then go up and create a doji. Now that is what we are expecting on the weekly time frame. Now let's see on the daily time frame how we can make sense of this movement. On the daily time frame, what we can see that the price has created last day of trading week. There is a green candle here. Now after this green candle, what you can expect, the price to go up little bit, test this level of resistance, and at the same time test this 20 period moving average, and then drop from here and then go up again to complete the doji that we are talking about on the weekly time frame. So how we will be entering a trade? Now as you can see that the price already has created this green candle. So in the new trading week, let's see on the 4-hour time frame, what we are expecting, a little bit of down and then go up. So as soon as the price will go up along this zone where we can see that daily 20 period moving average, if the price managed to come here and create any kind of price action confirmation, that is telling us that go short, and then we will take a short with our student with at least 1 to 3 or more risk to reward ratio. Now I sincerely believe that this analysis was helpful to you. If you use this trading plan, make sure you manage your risk, and also drop a comment below if you have any question. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon in my next analysis.